Hey everyone, what's going on? And welcome to another episode of Let Me Ask You a Question, a show about questions that probably won't get answered by people who don't know anything. I am your host, the Vinnie, and this is episode 18.
So here's a nice new update for our listeners. We'd like to tell everyone the new title for our podcast is non-fictional science fiction. That's the new title. Vinny is trying to fight us with his face, but...
Oh, I thought it was Patrick the Broom.
No. We're changing the name to non-fictional science fiction. Sorry, Vinny. That's the new name of it.
Yeah, that's it.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No way.
Why not?
Because it's not non-fictional science fiction.
It is. It's non-fictional science fiction.
That kind of applies to everything. It's like a catch-all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Jeff's the scientist.
Yeah. Starring Jeff and his 3 lackeys.
Well, I have an idea. Let's all take a vote. Let's all raise your hands for non-fictional science fiction. She has another hand, Vince.
He's assaulting me.
Oh, I would raise my hand, but I lost my hand.
Yeah. Well, you're going to lose one if you raise your hand. I can tell you that much.
Well, I guess we wanted to send Dom off with style. So, Vin, what do you got for us?
Dom is no longer with us. He
Was hit by a bus.
It's not on this planet anymore.
him and Janet are together happily, and wherever the hell they live. And they're going to have beautiful, ugly children.
I thought he got fully absorbed into Johnny Bravo.
Oh, he could. Well, he left the show for personal reasons. And we just wanted to thank him here for his contributions to the show. He was one of the original founding members and
He's a very likable guy.
Yes, helped design the logo. And we just wish him well and good luck in whatever he's doing. And we just wanted to say thank you for everything you've done. And we're really going to miss you. Hopefully, in the future, maybe he can come on as a guest, but he is no longer going to be with us full time. But having said all that,
I just want to say that your show is absolute shit now, and I don't want to listen to a goddamn thing without Tom here.
We lost a subscriber. Damn it, Janet. Our only female audience.
but having talked about subs, we are at a whopping 93 on YouTube, my friend.
Unless we lose a couple of subscribers after this new episode goes up, then we'll be at like 91.
No, we'll
our
probably
future people
lose
are
some likes instead of subscribers.
Oh.
Probably.
We're definitely going to lose a lot of likes now.
I can't believe the lack of faith you have.
In?
The show.
No, it's just you.
Me.
Yeah.
I have all that. I think we're going to gain subs.
I mean, we're filming part of this segment right now, and everyone can tell you that you're wearing a stupid hat because you're trying to cover up your dumb new haircut.
Yes, I am.
Holy shit, we're on camera?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't tell you guys because I wanted it to be like a bad porno, but yeah, back
Where
to Vinny's.
nothing happens.
Yeah. Where
You
everyone.
weren't filming your sex life.
No.
What are you talking about?
Well,
you said bad porno. And
yeah.
By the look of you, there's no way that you're, up to the task.
That hurt. Okay, let's move on.
Well, now that everyone can see us, they're gonna be like, "Wow, there's Vinny." I could tell by the stupid glasses and open mouth.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely the fly catcher here. They're gonna know if somebody looked at us and said pick Vinny out and nobody knew, they would just look at me.
I think the best part is that there's gonna be people listening to this and they're gonna realize there's no video, and they're gonna be, "What the fuck are they talking about?"
Well, the video is gonna be posted on other places.
Well, let's back to your stupid hat. You're wearing a stupid hat right now.
I like
Why?
this hat.
Why?
Because it's almost like a blankie. It's like a comfort thing.
As you're covering up something stupid, like that haircut you got.
Well, let me tell you something. I don't know if you guys can tell, but apparently I have the immune system of a small infant because I have been sick for months. Okay?
That's because you're wearing an old dirty hat.
Well, no. Hold on. And when you don't feel good, you let yourself go. You don't
Obviously.
Yeah, you don't do things that you would normally do when you're feeling good to keep up appearances. But I did feel that even though I didn't feel good, I would like to look good. So I went to the barbershop. But I got to tell you, it is an extremely stressful environment. Going to get a haircut is not easy. It's not an easy task. And I'm going to tell you why, okay? Because, first of all, it's really honestly an annoyance, right? Because now you have to, you know you're going to be itchy. You have to take a shower after a haircut. So if you planned on getting dressed, getting a haircut, and we'll just go to dinner, that's not going to happen. You're going to be sitting there itching like you're a crackhead at the dinner table. Okay.
Why are you so stressed out about getting your hair cut?
Because all right. So first of all, once you muster up the courage, right, and okay, I have to get this haircut, and now I'm going to drive down there, and I am praying to God that there's not a wait, right? Because the last thing anybody wants to do, especially in today's world, is wait for anything. They want it right now. They wanted it a minute ago. You ordered your bagel, why isn't it in my hand? You know what I mean? So,
yes.
yeah. So
I
when
can
you
relate.
absolutely.
As can you.
The viewer.
So, yeah, the viewer. So you pull up, right, and you assess the situation. Okay, this is what goes on in my head. I see who's sitting in the chairs waiting, because if there's too many people, I might not even walk in. It might be an end game before it even started. Okay, so you walk in, right, and you get that hello from the guy cutting the hair. Hey, it'll just be a minute, and then you look around and you're seeing now if he's telling the truth, right? Because you're like, okay, well, it's just going to be a minute. Who do we got here? Who's sitting around? So you see a kid, a dad. You immediately look at their heads. You're like, were they done yet? Are they going? I don't know. If there's a woman there, that's fine.
Vin, is there an end to this story anytime soon?
Yeah, well, I'm just telling you how I feel.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So if there's a woman there, it doesn't matter.
Because you hate women, as from our previous episode.
No, I don't hate women, but women. First of all, I didn't even think women were allowed in a barbershop. Don't they have salons for that? Isn't it safe?
Yeah, I was gonna say like salons, like there's like a whole new set of problems because you have to select which stylist you're going to see, and that's like so stressful.
Yeah, well,
God, you're stylish. Whoa.
hell, oh man, my stylist, he's got his shirt half untucked in his pants, out of his pants, and a stain on it. Okay, that's my stylist.
Okay, well,
But
sure you're wearing at Meat Farms or Boston Market?
Boston Market haircut.
Oh my God, that sounds like Supercuts.
I love Supercuts
Why?
because I just open up the app and I say I want this haircut, and they're like, okay, come in 15 minutes.
If-
I walk in, they're like, sit down, okay, buzz it to a 3, okay, I'm out of there in 5 minutes. and I
Wait,
leave.
but on the app, do they have like pictures of different haircuts, and you're like, I want this one?
no,
Oh,
If
just
wait,
say,
Jeff,
just
if
say
you're
shave my head.
if you're using an app to get your haircuts, you're doing something wrong.
Why?
Well, yeah, apps are for food, poverty, and like,
Brides.
And what?
Brides.
And okay, right. I think you said brides.
Yeah, brides.
So you go on the app and say, do you have a hair profile, like a haircut profile?
I have a Supercuts profile, yeah.
Oh my God.
It keeps track of my haircuts, and I eventually
How
get a
many
free haircut.
haircuts until you get the supercut?
It's 10 haircuts, and I think you get a free one.
You get one free supercut or one free haircut?
I don't know what the difference is.
Well, how do you earn a supercut?
I don't know.
See, this app is stupid already.
Are they on fire and glowing and yelling while they're cutting your hair? Like,
What?
is that the super cut? Did they go Super Saiyan and cut your hair?
No, they're just like the Walmart of haircuts.
Oh.
And I
So
get,
they're like, we'll use scissors this time.
I get my hair cut out of the fact that it just needs to be cut every once in a while.
But you let your
There's not that
beard
much-
grow so much. Why? What does it matter with your hair?
Apparently, Supercuts does beards now, but I do not trust that.
Well, first of all, you can't afford it
That's horrifying.
because they'd rape you on what they would charge you.
To give me a super beard.
Vin, how did your stupid story end?
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. So I'm assessing the people that are sitting there,
Okay.
right? Because I got to know who's going, who's not going.
Okay, hit the gas pedal a bit, yeah.
Okay.
Should have made an appointment.
So
Yeah,
when
see,
I
if you booked on Supercuts,
yeah, I'm the asshole because I don't use the app. First of all, I didn't even know that you can use an app to get a haircut. That's amazing.
well, that's your problem.
The
now.
scissors just pop out of your phone.
Oh
and
my
you're good.
God, you guys want to be millionaires right now?
Yes,
Uber cuts
you can't
They come to your house?
and cut your hair.
use the word
Oh.
Uber and cut. They already own that. You just gave them that. They have Uber Cuts now. You just lost $1 million.
Does somebody come to your house and cut your hair?
Yeah,
Is his name Sweeney?
that's it. We're millionaires right here. I just made it up on the spot.
Yeah, you did just give Uber another $1 million.
Well, what about us though?
I mean, you just named it Uber Cuts.
And Lemmy cuts.
None of us
No.
are barbers.
Well, I mean,
How are we going to go to people's houses and cut their hair?
Well, we'll only do crew cuts.
Well, hold on. Vinny's a sweaty Italian guy, so that's every barbershop you'll ever go to.
yeah, I'm
if
already.
you're white.
I'm already I'm already character.
So you just show up and be like, hey, man, I own a deli or something. Can I stick my sausage fingers in your scalp? All right. And then you start molesting scalps.
First, we're gonna wash your hair to get all the fecal matter out.
Yeah, that's like you go in there's like, what's your specialty? We wash the shit out of your beard and your hair, and then I spray your head with the cat no spray bottle, and then I just take the kindergarten play school scissors and I just start chopping shit off your
That's
head.
exactly what I would do.
You know what? Like, I haven't been to one of those places in a while. Like, I used to go to Supercuts when I was a kid, but
Because
in
of poverty?
Yes.
Okay.
Or Lemon Tree. Oh, Lemon Tree.
Wow, lemon tree.
I thought Lemon Tree was like a lending. They give you money.
Yeah, I honestly thought that's what it was.
Are you
I
sure
did
it's
too, but
Are you
it's
sure
not.
it's not?
They lended me some bad hair, some awful bangs.
They glued.
No, but so you
bangs
know
on
how
your
they
head?
keep that like cylinder of like blue liquid with the combs in it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
the
remember as a
Barber
kid, I'm
side.
like, what the hell is that? I know it's alcohol or something. It's like to disinfect the combs, but
Oh,
I
it's
always
I thought
definitely
it
or
was.
something.
I thought it was
is
Windex.
horse semen.
Excuse me?
What did you
What?
say?
Blue tinted horse semen is what they're keeping all their utensils in.
They have a wizard.
I mean, you see how thick and luxurious horsehair is.
That's a good point.
No,
So
it's
you're
cool.
telling me that horse's mane is covered in other horse jizz?
Did you ever feel a horse's mane?
No, you're just absorbing the effects of the horse semen.
It's coarse, man.
Yeah,
It's rough.
yeah, but it's like thick and powerful.
It is thick. It is thick and
Lustrous.
Yeah.
powerful. Unlike, well, Rob, you have some pretty thick and powerful hair.
Thanks, man.
You know, I'd like to run my sausage fingers through it.
Hey, welcome to Vinnie's Barber Cuts. You know, when I was a kid, I went to a place called Vinnie's, and he was blind in one eye, and he was cutting hair.
Well, I would rather have a haircut from Vinny than the guy that I had.
Why? How bad could it have been?
Because, okay, I had a guy straight off the set of Jersey Shore. Okay, and the worst part is, and I'll never go to this place again. I'm not going to mention names, but he's cutting hair, talking about the night he's going to have tonight while doing that like cell phone behind, like your shoulder and your face.
Yeah,
you know?
like I'm about to have a stroke type.
Yeah,
situation.
yeah. And he's sitting there talking, laughing, yeah, bro, oh yeah, we're gonna hit up the club and we're gonna dance, and bro, yeah. And he's cutting my hair, and I'm going, why did I come in here? What am I even doing in this chair?
Now, before you continue, are you one of those people that while you're getting a bad haircut, you could say, dude, stop cutting my hair like shit, or do you wait till the end like a
Oh
survivor?
no! I am completely submissive in that seat.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You feel. I've never felt more like a kid other than going to the doctor where my feet don't touch the ground, and in a barber seat, I guess it's called.
Yeah.
And they're just sitting there like, let me put this towel on the back of your neck, and let me tie this real tight, and then we're gonna start cutting your hair, and immediately you'll say. For men, sometimes you say numbers on the side, like, oh, 1 on the side, and I'll scissor cut the top, right? And then you see the sausage fingers grab, like, near your bangs, and then you see snip. What did you just do?
Oh no! This guy. Well, I told him, not him. The last time I was there, a different Jersey Shore moron was cutting my hair.
You don't go
And,
to the same moron?
No, I don't go to the same moron because I give somebody new the benefit of the doubt, but I should just be stereotypical and judge a book by its cover and realize that I shouldn't be sitting in this guy's chair.
Your body, your choice, man.
I told him not to touch the beard, but because he was on the phone, he took the damn thing right off. He took it off.
Wow.
I look like a beached whale without a beard. My face, I gain 50 pounds if I don't have a beard. And I'm looking at myself and I'm holding back my own vomit, looking at my own face now because he took my beard off.
Wow.
But I can't say anything.
But you're like, this is great.
Yeah, because Rob's right. When you're in the chair, you're a prisoner. You lost all sense of person because he could be carving a penis in the side of my head, and he's like, "How's it coming out?" I'm like, "Great, keep going."
The worst is at the end, right? They take out that mirror and they show you the back of your head, and you've never seen the back of your head in your life. and you're like, oh my God, my head's shaped like that.
Yeah, like what's this bump right there? Like that weird.
Is that a tumor? I have neck fat in the back of my
That's
head.
what I feel like. So when you go into a fitting room and they have like that angled mirror, and you're just like casually like, oh, I'm hanging up my stuff, and you catch yourself, you're like, oh my God, like I look like that.
Well, that's why they have that loaded shotgun also in the fitting room. What do you think happened to Kurt Cobain? He went to Caldor
Yeah, and tried something on.
and he tried something out. He's like, do I really look like that? And that was it.
Well,
Sure.
listen. Thank God that none of you have my body.
Because?
you'd be dead already.
Oh, definitely.
Okay? Believe me. I have a mental fortitude to hang on to this. Believe me.
So, Jeff, when you go to your supercuts, do they do the mirror and everything, or are they just kind of like? I imagine they just go like House of Flying Daggers on you, go like. Cha, 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 cha. I'm assuming they're Asian. I'm sorry, and they cut your hair off, and then they just send you out the door. Is that the exact experience I described?
None of them are Asian.
Okay.
At least not that I've had so far. I walk in, I say, I checked in on your app. They're like, okay, come this way. And I sit down. I'm like, I want it cut down to a 3. Just buzz the whole thing. They're like, okay. Then they buzz the whole thing. Then they say, how do you want it in the back? Angled or curved? And that's like the hardest decision of my life. That's where I freak out.
Because
like,
when they say angled, what do you're thinking like a trapezoid?
Yeah, like they're going to like make like spikes in it or something.
Wait, like the back of your head, you're gonna look like Luigi.
So this is after making zero conversation with them, because unless they're like really, really personable, I don't want to talk to them at all. I'm just like sitting there like quiet like this. So
All
we're
right,
on
well,
video so we could.
do you guys talk?
No. Well,
Well,
yes,
they talk to
I'm
me.
forced
I
to.
Well, so Danielle brings a different experience in this. He obviously doesn't go to barbers.
I can't wait.
Well, yeah, when you go to a salon, it's like I said, you call and you have to choose who you're going to see. And it's almost like kind of, so say you've been going to somebody for a while and then you decide to change it up. I feel like this happened to me recently. I was seeing this one stylist for a while. Nothing serious or anything.
Yeah, it sounded like a day. I was like, really? Oh, okay.
But so I decided to choose somebody else because she didn't have any appointments. But when I got there and she saw me, I felt so awful. I felt like she was judging me and that like I betrayed her in some way.
She
for some
100%
reason.
was judging you.
Yeah.
And felt that way.
No, women don't judge other women. That's a common
That's a myth.
misconception.
Oh,
You should
I'm
have
sorry.
just tipped her also. Like, even though
Right.
she didn't do anything, just be like, here's $20
For your trouble.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks for helping me last time.
Yeah, 100%.
No, but and then yeah, so they especially like when you get other women and they want to talk, and so you feel obligated to talk. But honestly, I would be perfectly happy to just stare at my feet in silence and just get my hair cut.
Really?
Yeah.
But I would be too. But I don't. Well, first of all, wait a second. Your eyes are open? Everybody has their eyes open?
I am, of course. Otherwise, I think, what are you doing under that black tarp we gave you? Nothing.
No.
Touch
no.
my head.
Keep your eyes closed the whole time.
Absolutely.
What?
What?
I have gotten.
That's so creepy.
No. I have gotten.
This
hair.
is your serial killer number 2. First was the peanut butter and jelly, and now it's getting your hair cut.
No.
No,
yeah. Let
Danielle,
me-
scooch away from him.
Let me defend myself. Okay. I have gotten hair in the eye, and it is not. It is not fun. The sink was my
You don't
best
have
friend.
that much hair though. How is that happening?
I don't know. There was a stray ding right into the soft white of my eye, and my God, man,
It
red,
is a terrible feeling.
crying. And so ever since that time where I'm like, putting, the shitty ass tap water all into I must have drank a gallon of it through my skull. Okay. I said I'm never doing that again. So my eyes are closed.
I always get worried, like I get self-conscious when I do that. Especially, I don't know if you guys do this, but I get like shampooed beforehand, and they always give you like a massage too. Like if you go to a nice place. Wow. And I always feel
We're
so
men.
weird.
Have you ever
Okay.
been in a men's bathroom? It's a fucking garbage can that you throw up shit and piss in.
Yeah. It's literally in a restroom we get our haircuts.
That's
There's a
sounds
urinal
horrible.
right next to me. The guy takes a piss. He comes back. He starts cutting your
He's
hair
still on
again.
the phone.
Yeah.
I just took a piss.
Yeah, believe me.
And
That's
he's like cutting meat in the other room too.
Yes.
Like comes out with like a bloody knife. Like, all right, haircut. Okay.
Did you
Switches
just
his
slit
apron real
someone's
quick.
throat with that?
He's Sweeney Todd.
Oh, no. All right, so they are shampooing your hair?
Yeah, so
Yeah,
and they
wow.
give you massage because they're like, oh yeah, I want to get a tip, and they want you, I don't know, they want you to be in a good mood for some reason, I guess.
Because they're night workers.
Sure.
Okay.
But it feels good. But I mean, I cannot believe that you close your eyes the whole time, because even during that, even though I'm like, this feels nice right now, I still don't close my eyes because I'm like, it would be
No.
so weird if I close my eyes.
No, you guys are weird because you're looking, especially if you're not talking, you're looking at the person and your eyes are
Do
open.
they just think you're having a panic attack the whole time?
Do you kiss with your eyes open?
Sometimes.
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 Hold on,
Vinny
wait,
just
hold on.
broke.
Wait a second. Wait, hold. You're okay. You're telling me that if the mood hits you guys right,
Yeah.
and you're like, you know what, we're gonna make out,
Yeah.
right? Like we're in high school again. Sometimes, or all the time, you're staring at each other with your eyes open. While
What you need to understand is that Jeff and I love each other very much, so we don't mind looking at each other.
But you can also get that really cool like 4-eye look where like everything kind of blurs out.
I understand, but there's no that's inhuman. That's serial killer.
No, what?
Are you looking at somebody?
I think
while
we just
kissing
discovered
them
that
is
Vinny doesn't
serial
love his
killer.
wife. We just discovered he
Well,
doesn't
we
like
already
looking
know
at
Vinny's
her.
super weird because he like has to sanitize the entire room before he has sex.
Yes.
Yeah.
He loves
No,
the
no, no,
inside
no,
of
no,
his
no.
eyelids more than his wife.
Listen, it's just a towel, okay?
I don't.
But they're
don't-
just
shut up
tattooed with
about the
pictures
towel.
of
We're
her.
not talking about the towels.
All
anymore.
I'm saying is that okay, during some intimacy parts, yes, I can see eyes open, of course. I'm not saying you got to close your eyes through the whole thing. It's not a roller
Oh,
coaster.
but did we not mention it's in a pitch black room?
I know, but why? Okay, so but so you wouldn't kiss him in the light with you wouldn't make out with him in the light with your eyes open. Please tell me that's weird.
No, it's not weird.
Oh
Why is
my
that weird?
I think Vinny thinks that your eyes are open the entire time, and we're just
No,
not
it's not.
blinking, deadpan, mouth on
Yeah.
mouth, like nah, nah, nah,
Yeah, look
like
at
the
that.
Predator. That's not what happens.
I
Do you
can't-
know? Have you ever had sex or kissed anyone ever?
Yeah, my eyes were closed.
I guess I don't know. Vinny's weird. You're weird.
Just change it up. Try it out.
I use my other senses. Okay, I have a sixth.
I feel
sense.
like Vinny
I
spits
have
in
a
the back
sex-
of her
that's
throat.
what I
just
have.
like, "Achoo!"
What's
I
gonna
have a-
happen?
I
No,
have a
is you're gonna
sex sense.
Oh, here we go.
no.
Nope.
You're gonna open your eyes once. You're gonna be like, you know what? They all said that they do it sometimes. And your wife's eyes are gonna be wide open. You're gonna find out that she's been staring at you with your
my
eyes closed the
God.
entire time.
Dude, I would freak me out. I don't know if I can handle that, to be honest with you. But anyway, when you're looking at somebody, you have to talk to them. So I figure if my eyes are closed, maybe he thinks I'm tired, I have a headache. It's a signal that I don't want to talk to you. But I do feel compelled to talk to the guy. And I hate it because getting a haircut is kind of an intimate thing, to be honest with you. This guy's all over your head. He's right there. You know?
I feel like you like when guys are all over your head. Got the sex joke instead of Vinny.
Ah,
Hello.
good one. High five.
I know this is non-fictional science fiction episode 1, so we got to start somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
I know that kills you to hear.
We're rebooting the series again.
Yeah,
There's
we have
no-
to.
That's it. Listen, this isn't the Transformers, okay?
So, how
It
do you
is-
guys like your peanut butter and jelly? Do you put it on the napkin?
Oh.
or do you...
Well, I got plenty of tuna and honey in my car. We could get our rub on.
My mom did that, by the way.
No,
Did you?
stop saying mom and rub.
Fantastic.
Yep.
All right, Vinny. So your eyes are closed. Dale, you fight the closed eyes, right?
Well, yeah, the whole time she's talking to me, so I got to be a fully functioning adult and keep my eyes open the whole time. And then this is the other worst part. So you're looking in the mirror because there are moments when she's talking to you, but like you have to keep your head still. And isn't that so weird when they like touch your head? They like move it around,
Yeah.
just like very passive aggressively, like push your head.
Yeah, like this way,
Yeah.
this way.
I'd rather have them do that than tell me to put my head up and down because I never know how much, and so I just panic. They're like, "Okay, look up."
All the way. My neck.
So just like let her adjust my view. However,
Okay.
Yeah. That's
Do you like a man or a woman cutting your hair, or do you have no preference?
back when I had real hair and actually cared about like my haircuts and stuff, I preferred this one gay guy that used to work at the salon up the road from my house.
Now, do you
He
get
did a phenomenal job.
do you get charged less because you have less hair, or is it still $15?
It's like $15 or something.
You
It's
see, that's wrong.
a regular ass.
Now,
cut.
here's what's really funny is, Dale, what's a common price for girl haircut?
Oh, like $45,
$750.
$50, something like that.
Right? It's
Yeah.
now is that
But you get that massage though.
end?
Get that massage.
Yeah,
So?
but
Totally
would
worth
it be
it.
would it be $45-$50 if you just asked him to buzz it?
Probably not.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
Like you're paying for the
What about
experience.
color though? If you color, it's
I
like
don't know.
$200, right?
People who color the
Crazy.
hair are stupid.
Is that your natural hair color?
Yeah.
Ah.
this is also my natural hair color.
Didn't
green.
Didn't ask you.
Yeah, bright green.
Yeah.
It's tough when we're editing videos because like half of my head disappears.
You know.
because of the green screen. Get it?
Yeah. No. I'm there, Jeff. Thank you so much for keeping me on the
So
path.
make sure you were following us.
Yeah. No. I'm there. How often do you get a haircut though?
Well, there's been times where maybe I would go once a month every 2 months, unless I'm super lazy. I've waited 6 months. Like last haircut, it was probably 6 months. Wow. And I went in and I have the back flare going on because I'm very handsome. And I was like, I'm getting tired of this. I felt, here's what happened. Here's the real story, guys. I'm not as handsome as I thought. And I put on this black long jacket. I zipped it up and I looked in the mirror and I kind of did like a little hair flip just to kind of fix myself. And I was like, Zolly shot. Look up Zolly shot. You know what I'm talking about. Zolly shot happened to me. It was this exact scene from Spider-Man 3 where Tobey Maguire's like, and points at the ladies and they're all creeped out. I had 2 choices that day. Shotgun, which I couldn't find because it was at Caldor, or get my haircut, and I chose haircut.
I remember people were asking you if you were all right, like weeks leading up to your haircut.
Yeah, it was
You just looked like a scraggly, terrible mess.
They were asking me like, "Are you okay? Like, are you sick?" I'm like, "No. What do you mean? I'm okay."
That's like when Jeff cut his beard. He looked. Remember when I came out of my car that day? I couldn't stop looking at you.
Yeah.
He scared me. Like I had my hand on my wallet.
Well,
like,
you want to know what
literally
happened
looked
that
like
day?
a weirdo.
Jeff utilized the new coupon code from our brand new sponsor. Now, this episode wouldn't at all be possible without one, Dom leaving us forever, and our brand new sponsor.
That's right, Rob. Our brand new sponsor is Snizzers. Are you wealthy, well off, or rich? Did you just receive something in the mail or need to open something but don't want to touch the peasant's tools? Now introducing Snizzers. Forged in the heart of a dying star, these godly cutting utensils are bathed in 24-karat gold and wrapped in surgical-grade stainless steel with triboid cardine tips. You can easily cut through anything you need in style. Packages, envelopes, a man's hand holding a briefcase. Cut through the competition with Snizzers. Snizzers are cut above the rest.
Thank you, Snizzers. Now, let me ask you a question. As a female, would you ever get your haircut at a barber?
No.
Why?
Well, first of all, I just hate the way all those guys look.
What do you mean?
I don't even want to sit in there.
You just see a room of Vinnies and you just turn around?
Yeah. No, Vinny's a good guy, but like
What's going on here?
No, but
Can I ask you a question?
Let me ask you. It's non-fictional podcast. Lemme questions. 13 at yahoo.net.
Let me ask you a non-fictional science question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Are you upset with yourself?
No, I'm just upset with you.
Why are you shitting on me?
Well, it's so easy.
But why do you have to fall into that category?
The category of what?
Everybody else.
well, that's the genre of our podcast.
can't
It's
you-
shit on
can't-
Vinny.
Can't you be different?
Oprah says you treat people how they deserve to be treated. So you deserve to be treated like shit.
Okay. Having said that. All right, you're right.
Yes. So, Dale, you would not go to a barbershop to get your hair cut?
No, I can't even stand.
Now,
to be
as a
around
special
like this.
boy, I used to have Justice Beaver long hair.
I saw that.
Down to near my shoulders.
Did you think you were Hanson or what?
Everyone thought I was handsome.
Okay.
Dale
no,
can
no,
confirm
no.
that, right?
No.
No, Hanson.
Hanson.
Bop.
Was that your favorite?
Oh, bop, bop, bop. Everyone,
bop,
bop, ba da bop, bop, bop.
Hey, now,
bop,
you're an all-star.
bop, bop,
Well,
yeah,
yeah,
ba da bop, bop.
yeah.
Yes, very handsome.
Okay.
Now, I would go to salons to get my hair cut. And I remember one time I was working at McDonald's and I had whatever, long hair going. And you couldn't necessarily have long hair and handle food. But I was 14, so I was at the front counter, so I didn't really have to do that. And I remember my boss named John Joy, fattest man I've ever seen in the world.
John Joy.
John Joy. One
Why
time
do I
he
feel like I know John Joy? Is he still alive?
Oh yes. Okay. Or maybe not. Maybe. Okay, so old school McDonald's used to have a fry hopper where you scoop the fries and then a little narrow walkway you can walk behind. This man's ass was so fat and he would lean. So picture him like a right angle human and his butt sticking out. And you try to walk past him. And I don't know if he did it on purpose, but he would back up and you would be like crushed. He'd be like, oh my God, 127 McDonald's hours. So he was an a-hole. Yeah, we're keeping this family friendly now. Fucking dickhead. He was an
Bleep
ass.
that out.
Yeah, he was an ass butt for all you Fortniters out
Butt
there.
face.
What?
Joy.
Okay, what did John Joy do?
John Joy was an ass butt, and one time he said I had to cut my hair, but when I was 14, that was like my identity. 14, 15, that was my identity. I'm like, no, people only like me for my hair now because I used to be a super nerd, then got long hair, and people were like, I want to be your friend now. I'm like, why? So they told me I had to cut my hair, and I still had long hair, and I went to a barber this time, and I told him exactly what I wanted. I'm like, I still want it like near my eyebrows because I could do this, but to trim the sides and stuff. The dude pulls down with his sausage fingers, like as straight as it can go, like pulls the roots down and starts clipping it, not knowing that when wet hair dries, it looks shorter. He pulls it down. It's like halfway down my forehead. I was so mad. I think I definitely cried.
You cried for
I
real?
think I definitely cried.
Oh my!
And I remember thinking, I'm just going to quit instead of cutting my hair first, but I ended up going to get my hair cut. And I was devastated.
What about a hairnet?
If I'm not going to get a haircut, you think I'm going to put a hairnet on? What if someone sees me?
That's
You
true.
have to look cool while you're working at McDonald's.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, you're working at McDonald's. I mean, they saw you. That was embarrassment enough, right there.
So I would imagine as a female going to a barbershop, that would be the Holocaust of haircuts.
Oh,
Because I've experienced
yeah.
it.
for sure. I mean, I've gone to salons and gotten like terrible haircuts, and same thing. Just sat through. This is fine. This is great, and then go home and like cry in the shower.
Yeah, see? Exactly. You cry. It's a common thing. Your hair is your identity.
But like it is because it is such like an intimate thing, and you're kind of. I mean, like it'll grow back, but you're stuck with it for a while. So it is kind of like.
Now, do you like
bummer.
do you like the lesbian haircut, or have you had your hair longer ever in your life?
Are you kidding me? You look like an overweight lesbian. So I don't know. You look like a fat Rachel Maddow with a baseball hat.
That's fine. I'm okay with that. I've accepted myself. Okay.
As a fat lesbian.
Yes, I am a fat lesbian, and I have accepted it.
Where would you guys go to get your haircut after a nuclear apocalypse?
Straight to Janet.
Yeah, yeah.
Janet cuts. Super Janet cuts. Super mutant cuts. Nailed it.
Well, like, okay, you have a lot of hair. Would you just get rid of it for the sake of like survival in battle?
Yeah, like Furiosa style. Like rub gasoline in my eyes.
Okay.
Yeah.
You'd have to lose an arm, though.
That's fine.
Yeah, but
If I get to be Charlize Theron, like that's totally fine.
Okay.
You could always just like you could mohawk it too.
So that would be cool.
Spike it
Oh, like a
straight up.
wandering raider.
I always wanted to get like part of my head shaved.
Nope.
Mom's looking so
Michelle
scared.
did that a couple of years
Really?
ago.
I
Yeah.
thought I think it looks so cool.
It's very edgy, man.
You immediately scream
undercut? An
feminism when you do that. You're just
Who
like,
cares?
buzz, 70
that's-
cents for a
But
dollar.
right, okay.
Buzz, 4-year maternity leave.
Whatever.
Yes, but it,
Buzz,
But it also
don't want to do
we
the
were
dishes.
talking about this the other day. Like we wish there was something that we could have on our person at all times that'll just tell people to like leave us the fuck alone, and that's it. For sure. That's just like resting.
No,
bitch
no.
face.
well,
No,
you can use
No,
your
no, no, no.
style of your hair. For
No,
that.
no.
I know, that's what I'm
Hold
saying.
on.
Yeah, yeah.
Hold on. We're going to get demonetized right now. That's not what happened, Danielle. Okay.
I
we
wasn't
were
gonna be that
in
specific,
we
but
were in a
okay.
crowded place. And I'm not going to go that far. And Jeff, let me know if I have to delete this part of the episode. As he looks at me with fear. Fear. There was too many people. I was waiting in line, and we sat down. And one of the people come up to us and say, "This table is for people of 3 or more." And the place was packed. There was 2 tables left, packed, and there was like 18 people behind us. And I was looking at them, like, where the fuck are they going to sit if you yell at me not to sit in this table and they're a couple? So the person has us move, and I see other people sit down there, and I was thinking, like, do I have a nice face? I know, Dale looks like she's 14.
Come on, man.
And I'm like, do I just have like a nice face? Do I smile too much? So I was thinking, you know what? I should just get like a swastika on the side of my neck. No one will fuck with me. I'll sit wherever I want. They'll be like, holy shit, look, why is this man here?
Yes.
And I'll just sit wherever I want. No one will be the wiser.
Yeah, I mean that would probably work.
Yeah. No, 100%. 100%.
So this brings me back to getting my hair cut. Vinny, I know you had a really long, terrible story, and I had you hit the brakes a whole bunch of times.
I know. I mean, that was pretty much it.
Before I start the story, I want to ask everyone here. Let me ask you a question. We said it. Don't get mad. Do you tip the people that chop your hair off your body?
Yes.
You like how I said that?
I have a flat rate though, no matter how good or bad they do.
What is it?
$5.
Ah.
Because it's 20 then. The haircut's 20. I have a 20 in my wallet. It's 15 for the haircut. I'm giving the guy 5.
Jeff, what do you tip?
$5.
Yep.
Dale?
I have to give 10 to the stylist and then 5 to the massage human.
The masseuse. It's a masseuse,
The
right?
shampoo
massage human?
masseuse. Yeah.
Now, I am chaotic neutral about tipping. I feel like I've said this before. Getting haircuts, though, first of all, when I'm paying money, what am I paying for then? I'm paying for the haircut, right?
Yeah, but the problem is they're like waiters and waitresses. They don't make a lot of money.
That's not my fault.
I understand that. But you still have to...
No, I don't.
Look, I shouldn't be having this conversation with
I
you
know
because
you're
I
trying to
won't leave a
high
tip.
road me right now, and when I tell you my
Friendlies.
chaotic neutral story, you're going to be like, what the fuck? Okay.
No,
there-
no. I just want to say something
Yeah.
before you start your chaotic neutral story. When you try to fight the system like that, all you're hurting right now are the people that are stuck in the system.
Maybe I'll inspire them to leave that system then. Go to a different system.
You leave the system you're in.
I don't work
But
for
if they-
tips. I'm not a monkey.
Yeah, but if they all left the system, then no one would get haircuts.
Oh, no. Everyone would have to learn how to do a skill? That's crazy. Your significant other has to cut your hair now? Oh,
But
no.
I think $5 is fine for a barbershop because literally they're just like, okay, setting number 3, buzz. Like,
My
it's no
haircut
skill.
takes 2.5 minutes
Okay, so why are you tipping them?
because
It's the right thing to do.
yeah.
He almost killed me at Friendly's, man. You remember? I almost lost my life because the girl sucked and I didn't give her a tip. And he was like, you got to go give her a tip.
Chaotic neutral. Here we are.
Okay.
So I'm getting my hair cut, and I'm talking to this guy. He's telling me some terrible barber stories. Always like he was getting shot at for a living. I don't fucking know. And normally I'll do something similar. If it's $15, I'll do $5 or $10, to be honest. And I'm just like, you want to know what? Whatever. I go to the little, I guess they have that square reader, and I tip, and it was $15, and I tip 50. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna make this guy's day, right? I tip 50, and I sign and I leave. And I'm walking out. I make a left out the door. I walk down the street, and the barber just comes sprinting out. I'm like, oh shit! I don't know if I put like cancel, and like I tricked him. So he comes running out, and he's like, dude. I'm like, what, is something wrong? He's like, dude, you did $50 and you signed for it. I was like, yeah, man. Like I was tipping you. He must have thought I meant to do 5. Enter, and good on him for trying to save that.
Yeah.
But even more reason, I was like, no, man, you earned it. $50. Chaotic neutral. And he's like, he was so thankful. He bro hugged me. Couple weeks or whatever, a month or 2 later, I go back. No one fucking knows who I am. I go back there and they're like, you want your hair cut? Bitch, I'm the guy that tipped you $50.
He didn't even acknowledge it.
No.
Nothing.
And I've had him cut my hair twice after that. And now they ask me the same thing all the time. So every man out there, when you go to the barber shop, I don't know if you have a barber by name or he belongs to your cult or whatever. If you don't have a barber, I challenge you now, every time you go to a barbershop, make up a story about your life. Have a choose your own adventure in your barbershop. Every time. So what do you do for a living? I can't tell you that. What? Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't tell you that. Next time you go in there and they're making their small talk, so what do you do for a living? I mean, to be honest with you, keep this on the low, I'm a fucking criminal. And just make up insane shit all the time.
That's a great idea.
Tell them that you make $100 million a day selling NyQuil to crickets.
That is a great idea.
That's my challenge.
No,
That's my
I love
challenge.
it. I love that. Because what are they going to say? They don't know if you're telling the truth or not.
No, they just have to awkwardly cut your hair. And
Now,
smile.
did you tip the guy the next 2 times?
Yeah, but chaotic again. One time was no at all, and the other time was like $10. Chaos.
Now, you said something while you were talking about, you have a barber. It is kind of like a loyalty thing.
No.
There
I
is
don't
a-
have a barber.
You don't have a
I
barber.
go probably to the same barber shop. But when I walk in there, there's an old dude that works there, 2 sweaty Italian guys, one guy that's acceptable, and one guy that used to work at a deli. I'll walk in there as a walk-in. I don't make appointments. Even if I did, I feel like they'll tell me to eat shit. I'll walk in there, and I know in my heart when I sit down, I'm getting the fucking old guy. There'll be 2 free chairs, old guy and younger guy cutting hair. And I'm sitting there. I'll be sitting there, and another customer that's a walk-in, and I'm looking at him like, we're both doing that with frantic eye contact, like, no. Who's going to finish first?
Yeah.
And you see the young guy, he's like doing the whole jutsu as he's cutting the hair. And I'm like, yes. I was definitely here before him. And the customer's like, you want to know what? I want a neck down. And you're like, no.
Yeah, yeah.
And he starts neck down, and the guy, I just made that up. They was looking at me, what the fuck is a neck down?
No, I know what a neck down is.
I just made that up. So he's getting his neck all down, up and down. And then the old guy is finished out of nowhere. He slits the person's throat, throws the body, and he's like, Nix, I think his name is Arno, doesn't speak any English.
Arno.
Doesn't speak any English.
Arno the
and he's
barber.
like, and you're like, oh, do I run? How offended would this old man be if I ran away or said no? I don't have that in me to tell the man, listen, man, you're old as fuck. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. And I always sit down and get the 14-year-old worst haircut of my life again, every time.
But he has got like 70 years of barber experience. Like, why is he terrible?
And?
But he's like
Old
living in the past. He's like, nobody cares what hair looks like anymore.
I feel like the guy's gonna explode on me because I told somebody I'll wait for my guy, and they give you this look like I'm not good enough. What do you mean?
I could never do that to someone.
I had the balls once to do it, one time, and it was very awkward because he literally looked at me in silence, and he was just like, "Who's next?" And I'm like, he's thinking like, this guy thinks I'm a piece of shit.
What if it
and I
was
can't
worse
cut
that
hair.
there was no one after you?
I would have to go then. I couldn't do that. It's too socially awkward. I even have limits, which is, hard to believe.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sounds like Supercuts is a much better experience than what you guys are going through.
Well, I mean, it does sound like it. You know what it is, though? It sounds like anonymous. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you have no ties to who you're seeing. You're literally using them as a tool to get your hair cut and leave.
and there's different people there every time I go there.
Whereas
because
my
people
guy
train
now,
there.
though, if he wasn't there that day, but my guy now, hey, Vinnie, it's more like I like that kind of old hometown feel. You know what I mean? I don't want to be just like another number.
Since you said the magic word of hometown feel, we forgot to talk about the most awkward haircutting possibility. Jeff said Supercuts. That's, to me, is like haircut suicide. Vinny just goes to places where they chop his beard off. I cry every time I go to the barber. Dale fights Slumber as she's at the salon.
Getting massaged.
Have you guys ever gone to someone's house where they have a haircutting apparatus in their basement?
Yes.
Or right? Worst experience
Oh
ever.
my
It's
God.
terrifying.
I went with your mom actually,
Ooh.
because I'm like, I think she was getting her haircut. She's like, oh yeah, I could squeeze her in too if she wants. And I'm like, I guess I could use a haircut. Worst haircut of my life. And I was stuck there, and like I could smell her like cooking food upstairs.
Yeah,
It was
because they
horrible.
put the thing on your
So
head for
weird.
straining pasta, and you're like, wait, what's about to happen? They start cutting. Your hair's sticking through the little holes, and they're just cutting like the hair through the strainer.
Oh.
And you end up looking like the doll from Toy Story in Sid's room.
I pictured the Cynthia from the Rugrats.
Oh
Angelica's
my
doll.
God! Yes, Cynthia.
Okay. As we wrap this up, let's all pick the worst haircut. So we have the Cynthia doll. What could be a possible worse than that?
Doug
From
Doug.
Doug. Yeah.
okay,
Just
I
like
know.
3 hairs.
Yeah, 3 hairs. Just 3 hairs
All right,
combed over.
so Doug. So you're describing a bald person, I guess.
Yeah, or Hey Arnold. Doug or Hey Arnold.
Okay, Hey Arnold is
Because
pretty
he's like
bad.
bald in the middle, but he has wings coming out on the
How does
sides.
that happen to a child?
Because he went to some person in their basement with the spaghetti
What you
strainer.
got, Dale?
We were talking about this the other day, like the Friar John haircut, where it's like bald in the middle and it's like a ring around your head, but like it's like really short.
So you're talking about the reverse male pattern baldness, where it's just or that is right. It's just complete.
No, yeah, the reverse
no,
Hulk
but it's like
Hogan.
a circle. It's like, you know what? I'm just gonna keep this circle.
Anti-Hogan. That's what it is.
Wow. Anything else, Jeff? You got anything?
I mean, you obviously you shave everything but the ponytail, and you just grow the ponytail as long as you possibly can.
Oh, so you mean the 80s loser.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Do you find yourself because we're the same age, do you find yourself thinning? Do you have a hairline that's going back a little
I
bit?
mean,
or what?
I have a hairline. I don't know. You tell me. You can see my hair. I can't really see my hair.
I feel like you're doing a comb over.
I'm
if you-
doing a comb over.
And if you were to brush that bad boy back, I would see a little bit of, yeah, you got it going on. There's definitely some
His
receding
hairline has
going
always
on.
been like that.
yeah,
though.
I have a high hairline.
You have a high hair.
Yeah.
A high hairline?
It's always been high. It's always been there. I don't
Alright.
get the joke. What's a high hairline? Why is that funny?
It sounds like like the Third Reich.
Wait, I want that. I'm not going to edit this. Everyone just let's take a minute. No, not a minute. I'm going to put 10 seconds of awkward silence for Vinnie. I'm going to cut it there because I don't even feel like waiting 10 seconds. Well, that's our show.
Yeah. High hairline, everybody.
So, anyway,
Happy neck down.
make sure to subscribe to us. Vinnie, we still have what's going on.
Well, 93 subs on YouTube. We are 7 away from the big giveaway. The only way that you're going to be entered into the contest when we hit the 100 is to comment. I'm just forewarning everybody. A comment has to be left to be even considered for the contest. So get on that, okay? But we want to thank all of the new subs. Jeff and his non-fictional science fiction every Tuesday has been fantastic for the channel, and everybody seems to be loving watching it. I never miss an episode. I love every minute of it.
Speaking of that, should we take like a couple minutes just to talk about our new direction?
Yeah,
Like how we're
absolutely.
going and stuff.
Absolutely.
Jeff, let's hear about our new direction from our top scientist.
So yeah, we're not releasing. Obviously, we're not releasing a podcast every week now.
Yes, but I loved our podcast once a week. That made me feel like killing myself.
Exactly. So we are focusing more on little side projects. So obviously, I have my non-fictional science fiction. Vinny, you're going to be having something on your own, as well as you with Danielle, right?
Yes, me and well, really quick, just to tell the listeners, we're doing the show bi-weekly, so they'll be getting 2 podcast episodes a month, so they can look forward to that. As far as me, yes. I have my own little
Look forward to.
project in the works. Me and Danielle are actually going to give a little spoiler warning here. We're going to be doing a cooking show for YouTube, and we're going to start shooting the pilot on the 16th. Shooting the pilot on the 16th of this month, so that's going to be super fun, and I think everybody's going to really love that.
What's the name of it, guys?
To be TBD.
I
It's
think
gonna
that
be-
name,
it's
that name
go-
might be taken though, right? TBD.
I mean, what does it stand for?
It's going to be
Tuberculosis,
Bees.
breath mints, bees, and honey, obviously.
Okay.
yeah.
Bees.
We'll release the title of the show once it's solidified. But I think it's going to be great. I mean, the ideas that Danielle and I had thrown around and are going to be fantastic. So I can't wait to get working on that.
And I helped in the
Yes.
background.
Oh, yeah. No, listen. I just want to let everybody know listening that Rob is incredible at what he does with editing, and we can't thank him enough for all the hard work he does here for Let Me Ask You a Question. So
But unfortunately, this is my last episode because I got an email from Johnny Bravo.
you're getting absorbed too into the.
Well, I'm just going to see what the email's about.
All right. Well,
Yeah. Well, we'd like to thank our new sponsor.
yes. Thank you very much, Snizzers. Do you have a pair, by the way? They're heavy as hell, but they're fantastic. Really.
I'm
good.
not allowed to go near dying stars anymore.
No,
No. So the snizzers count because they were forged there.
they're great though. Really love them.
Yeah.
So anyway, follow us on any social media that you would like. Email us at lemmyaskyoua question13@gmail.com. And like I said, when we hit 100, comments please, because if we hit 100 before the second episode of this month goes up, we're going to be doing probably an announcement that the contest is officially on, and the only way you're going to be entered again is to comment. So please get on that. Anyway, like this video if you liked it, subscribe if you want to come back, and hit that bell so you don't miss another episode of anything we put up on our channel. And it has been a pleasure. I am the Vin Man. See you guys later. I'm out.
Bye, Dom.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.